Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. We are out here in Ashton Corners and things have been changed. Partially because I found that they had an update to this map. So we changed locations for our home map, our home farm. So once it saves, we will continue this. If you remember, guys, we had this area up here. This was our little farmland. We were working on building up a co-op over across the street. We owned 57, 53, 46, and 45. I think I was going to start buying these guys up. Maybe this farm as well. However, we now own... Let me switch over to farmland. I also bought the... basically everything else, the roads and everything, all that. There it is. Bought it for a whopping $0. So if you're on this map, you can buy the roads and everything for $0. Yeah. So what we own, aside from... No. I wanted you to... There we go. We own these fingers here, obviously. 32, 26, 12, 17, what was it, 60? 68? 16 where we are currently harvesting, and this little sliver over here, 15, and this guy over here. I figured this guy can have this land and maybe one or two other places like over here. And we'd leave this alone along with field 6 for this farmer, as well as probably these guys across the street. We also own farmland 1, which, what is that? Is that corn? Is that another cornfield? God bless it. Yes, it is. And of course, it is ready for harvest. Because why not? This field, let's see here. If I can pull this over for you guys. If you can see this field work for where we're at, and this is a decent sized field. We still have another hour and 40 minutes to get this done. Granted, we just started and we did, I think we did 2 headlands. We might have done only 1. No, we did 2 headlands. That's right. Yeah, we're doing this little part of it, and I'm assuming it's gonna come down over here, start doing the southern part of this, and then continue towards that other part. I'm not a big fan of how this likes to miss a bunch of stalks everywhere, but yeah, I guess it would be a little bit more realistic if you're not really that concerned about it, I guess. I don't know. So let's slide that back out of the way. This is one of our semi trucks that we got rolling for us. Here is another one. Because why not? This is W900. I do need to get a flatbed so we can start picking up, and of course, yet another one. So we can start picking up our bales that this lovely guy is making for us. Sounded like I just stepped on a cat. Sorry, kitty, wherever you're at. But with that baler that we have, and I don't have any pigs in here yet, but we may get to that. That's right, it's over here as far as the pigs, but we have cattle right now. We just don't have pigs. And I do need to get an auger because apparently we can fill these up, and that keeps them fed. We've already been into here as far as feed, giving them feed, TMR, so total mixed ration. Best thing you can give the cows, as far as I can tell. We've also filled them up with straw. Now I have 2 different pens that I've done. I'm sorry, 3 different pens that we've filled up completely. So these cattle are nice, fat, and happy. Yes, they are on a concrete / gravel lane, but they also do have, if they really wanted to, they do have this that they can come in here and lay and get out of the weather if it's crappy. So we do have some manure building up, so we do have to come in here and we, you know, collect it and replace the straw, but it's usually not too bad. And they also do have this over here that they can come in and lay down and just, you know, be their fat, happy selves. So noisy these guys are. I'm trying to get through everywhere, and I keep getting... Yeah. I came through the wrong door. Oh well. That, I believe... Yeah, that's just nothing right now. We do have a harvest store, so that we can take grass and try it, so, and do whatever else we need to with it. This thing. So yeah, we can take alfalfa, dry it, turn it into silage. We can do grass silage and just chaff into silage. So we do have a couple bunkers that we do have full. This is our little cattle pen for all the little calves. Backside of the buildings and such, we do have a slurry pit back there. So the nice thing about the baler that we have is it drops it in sets of 3. I don't have it yet, but I'm in the shopping mood for a big front loader, and the particular... Let's make sure we close that so the cattle don't go out there and hurt themselves. So this is the heifer shed. So when they're getting ready to calve, they get moved over here, and it is noisy. Woo-hoo-hoo. But yeah, they can come in here and live their happy selves. I need to compact these down and then cover them. We have not compacted them at all, aside from what we drove on to get everything emptied. So for as nice as it looks, it needs compacted badly. So I think we might do that with the front loader once I get it. I may also have a few other ideas on how to handle that. So that's the other cattle shed. I was trying out a new corn head. So the corn head that we currently have has a choppers on it, so it kind of gets rid of all this corn residue and such that's left here on the field like that. I was not a big fan of the header that we were trying out, so yeah. So we only have 30 cattle in here. Obviously it doesn't look like much considering the size of this building, but just like everywhere else, these cattle are noisy. Yeah, we have a decent little farming community going on around here. We got a farmer down there. I got a farmer just across the field over there, then one down the road. There's a co-op down there somewhere. I say somewhere, we all know where it's at. I think there's another one over in that far corner, somewhere over there. But we do have diesel in here. Sweet. No more storage. That works for me. So we have a little shed here. I'm not sure what I'm going to store in here. But we do have this big, massive... And I love that birds chirping sound that you get when you come in here. Pay attention. You can just barely hear it when you're outside. Just like in the real world, you can hear birds chirping when you're by it. Or when you're in it. It's really loud and noisy. I like it when people do that. You know, with these kind of barn mods. Oh, we got some chaff out here. Lovely. So yeah, that's our big cold storage. We do have another one over here. We do have a silage machine here with a couple different headers. So we're going to be using that to most our grass areas and collect that, hopefully. I think I'm gonna look into getting a trailer for it. Probably one of mine that have the, crazy wild capacities, kind of like that guy. So I do even have a workshop. Well, thought this was a workshop. I need to make it a workshop. That's right. We'll do that. And a few other barns and sheds and whatnot for random things. We got this for our personal vehicles or ones that we tend to use on a almost daily basis. So I think I may end up swapping out the house though. I mean, it's a nice house, but you know me, I love houses with interiors. I love being able to go in and interact and not just, hey, look, I'm sleeping on this doorstep again. Wife locked me out. So, I do also own these two fields over here that were both corn. I just figured it made sense to purchase these. That's the field that we actually did the silage. Or chaff, I guess. Sorry, I'm not 100% up to terms on it. Then they get all... Unfortunately, the machine kind of left quite a bit of corn residue left, or corn on the field. Standing corn. So we brought the harvester over here to do that, and we also took the opportunity to get that harvested over there. Now we do have this that's relatively new. Felt like I needed a storage space over here for whatever we may need. It is a nice big field, plus it does give us our RTK monitors over here, so nothing wrong with that. I know it doesn't quite match the rest of the farm, but it is over here on its own, so I'll take it. I'm a little sad that we can't update that to the, was it RTK 3000 that we can with the others? But, yeah, and with this, as you can see, we did leave some standing corn over here as well. Again, it is what it is. But I do need to purchase a flatbed, so preferably one with auto load, so we can go start collecting the bales. And I need to figure out where I'm going to put said bales. Oop, run across before we get hit. So you always should look both ways before crossing, even if it's a one-way, because you never know who's coming up the other direction. Yeah, I was kind of hesitant about starting on this farm simply because, I mean, you kind of have a main road that goes right through it. Because that's the road that comes through. And then you have this farmer down here. Then it takes you down to these other fields if you needed to. That's my only concern. My other concern is, where is my... Oh, my harvester is all the way down there. What's going on? Oh. Why you do that way? Because this is a Colossus, it does have like a 2 million liter capacity. Actually, looks like it might be 1 million. I don't remember what the capacity is of the trailer that we have. I don't know. I thought I might have had it be enough for one full load of the harvester, but maybe I was wrong on that. Oops. We'll see. This is at 49%. We have 3/4 of the field, it looks like, still to go. But while we're here, let's just take a quick gander here. 1 million. Perfect. I'll take it. That works for me. If everything's 1 million, I'll take it. So, since we're here at the shop, well, on my phone at the shop, let us figure out, actually, let's go down to Bailing. Here we go. I know I thought I had a couple of options. Ah, there we go. This is a great mod if you guys don't have it. It's 53-foot drop deck trailer with auto load. So you got slurry spreader. Yes, spreader with unrealistic capacity. 250,000 liters. You got a liquid tank. Unrealistic. If it wants to show itself. There might be mod conflict. Uh-oh. I may have broke it. I've been a little hesitant when mods start doing that, and part of the reason why I have a new start, a new map, or save game, is simply because I was having some issues with some mods, and me being me, I got frustrated, and there we go. I got frustrated with. Sorry. Huh. For some reason, I thought this had unrealistic. Oh, that might be one of my other mods. I was having some issues with. I'm assuming a mod conflict somewhere along the lines. So it's just kind of made it difficult to deal with. I did go through, and I think I've removed the one. Obviously, I've removed the one that I could find. But at the same time, I'm concerned that I may have others that are causing issues. Clearly, excuse me, I got done eating a little bit ago. Late evening snack. So I feel like I have stuff's caught in my throat still. So I apologize with me clearing my throat like I have been. Let's see here. That'll work. And let's get some chrome rims on this bad boy. Why? Well, why not? And I do have Ohio license plates. Gotta love it. At least for me, I love it. If you're not a big Buckeye fan or you're from elsewhere, I'm sorry. So we got that. I do actually need a pickup truck. So let's see about finding a pickup truck. I don't always show this stuff because I know sometimes it can be a little boring. But I also am kind of curious to see what I can find. Because I don't always remember what I have as far as mods go. Oh, and I thought I removed one of those. Apparently not. And you know what's funny is that I'm not a big Ford guy in the real world, but when it comes to these mods and these trucks and whatnot, I tend to lean towards Ford because people elsewhere love Ford, so they make their mods really good. I may just go back to my old reliable. Maybe. I thought I had. Yes, I do have a Ford Mustang Dark Horse, which I believe that's electric. Let's see here. I don't think I've used this one before. Oh, that's why. Definitely have an issue with some mods. Even though I have the mods for this mod set, the GWM wheel mods. For some reason, it doesn't always work with everything. Yeah, let's not do any offsets. I do like... I'll go with the lighter one. That way when we go sit down, our butts don't fry. Oof. Oof. Ugh, no. No cat visor. Magnum rack. Back rack. Let's check out... There we go. I need more of a work truck style. Yeah, little short bed. You know, I'm kind of feeling this one a little bit. It may change after a certain point, especially if I have issues with I don't know, the trailer pushing it along for the ride. Hold on. Oh, there is a difference between the two. I'm like, wait, that just looks like smaller tube steps. It's because it is. Yeah, we'll do that. Do I want to go with smoked? White? Yeah, we'll just stick with orange. Ooh, we can get some work lights on the back. Sweet! Oh, there's 49 options. Sure. Okay, that removes the top. Yeah, let's get some tinted windows. We're gonna make all kinds of people angry. I say that because, you know, putting a Rebel front on a limited or whatever RAM. Yeah. And I love RAM. That's just me though. Wow. They don't give me too many options. I really don't like it when it's like that, but I guess that's the best. I kind of prefer pintle hitch when it comes to endgame, to be honest with you guys. We can make our character invisible. Well, it's blacked out windows, so yeah. Thought I saw myself sitting in there, but maybe I didn't. Bumpers. Ah, that's where those are. I knew I wasn't really going through the lights because I had a feeling that if we got the right bumper, it would pop up in the front. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Because we do, or we probably will be going into the cattle pens once in a while. So, yeah. Ooh. Holy crap, there's a lot of settings here. I feel like that would almost look better reversed. Let's just make it all one solid color. We can dull the chrome, but I can't make it any brighter. Boo. Let's get that nice chrome metallic look on that fender. Why? Well, why not? Keep that way. Keep that. Okay, bad accessory color. Yes, that was a Rhino liner black. Don't have the cat visor on. Aluminium. Let's just go with the rhino liner. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I wonder if... Okay, that looks nice. Nope, wrong one. Nope, didn't want that one either. Here we go. That was this one. There we go. Kind of get that matching together, and I do like the metallic look on that bed over anything else. Yeah, just make the rims chrome, because why not? We can have it be like a show truck if we want. Let's see here, was there anything else that I was missing? Kind of surprised we don't have any flashing lights, or, you know, orange, but still. I'm just a little surprised that we don't get that option. That's one thing I do like, because if you are hauling, say, the header, you are basically a slow-moving vehicle, and having those flashing lights on your vehicle is always a good thing. Let's tap through. Yep, still going down there in the background. And I will need to invest in a bale storage. So I have found that, at least with this particular trailer, maybe not with this exact setup, that having the fifth wheel obviously is a little bit more stable than the bumper pull, especially when we're flying around the fields getting loaded up. So, yay! Let's go ahead and just get this into operating position. Part of me thought about putting a bale storage building over here, but it's all good. I got crop destruction off, so we can drive all over those and not be of any concern. But I swear I had a mod somewhere that allows us to have unrealistic capacity for bales, like it kind of does a duplicate. But this will work out fine for our needs. Well, kind of seems like it might be unrealistic because we already have 10 bales and we're at 10 or 12%. So I'm kind of glad that I didn't actually do every single field in bales, because I think we'd be quickly overwhelmed with bales. So yeah. And I do have it set up to where the majority of our bales are done only on the inner part, not the headlands, just because it makes it easier going around everything. But yeah, that's we've become legit cattle farmers at this point, and soon to be pig farmers. So we definitely need these to get the ball rolling. Well, keep the ball rolling, I should say, because we've gone through and we had to buy all the cattle feed, get everyone stocked up, and straw in the buildings, so that way they can do their thing with that, and, you know, eat it, lay on it, poop on it, whatever that, you know, cows want to do with straw. I'm sure it's a little bit of all the above to an extent, as much as it may disgust some of us. That it happens. It is what it is. as long as the cows are happy and they produce what we need from them, which is milk for what I'm running. Yes, another byproduct of them is meat, but again, this is a video game, so suck it up, Buttercup. But yeah, I think we've talked long enough. So guys, as always, if you happen to like what you see, catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video I post, and not just like a few here and there. If you made it this far in my video, I want to say thank you, and I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you, and I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your weekend. So with all that being said, guys, we will catch you next episode. Take care. Peace.